So we are talking about AtmaKarka today. And as you know, AtmaKarka is yourself. One. Number two, AtmaKarka is also what you are going to give others, to teach others, and what the world is going to learn from you. Whoever coming in front of you, that's what they are learning from you. Hey everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about AtmaKarka and what planet is your AtmaKarka and what does it represent to you, and also what you are going to teach others and what the world will perceive you as who you are. So let's go for the topic of today. So AtmaKarka. AtmaKarka, as you know, the first thing is yourself. The second one is what you are going to give others and what the world is going to receive from you, what the world is going to learn from you, and what is their perception about you. That is your AtmaKarka. So we are going through the planets, and also just a reminder, sometimes if you have your AtmaKarka with any conjunction or with any other planets, aspects, everything affects. So this is just solely about your planet and what AtmaKarka represents and what you are going to give to the world and who you are yourself. Moon as your AtmaKarka. Moon obviously represents your emotion, your intuition, the way you nourish others, your care, and also your emotions. So Moon as your AtmaKarka, most definitely you can see that this kind of represents you have that emotion, you have that care, you have that nourishment within you, and you have to give others as a service. If you want to give as a service, if you want to give as motivation, as a guidance for someone, then make sure you're using the tone of very calm, very sophisticated. These people can have it, unless you have any kind of conjunction. Previously I say for sun, you can see that sun always take over whatever planet it is with sun, but here moon, and especially moon, Venus, Mercury is sometimes neutral, sometimes it just take up, so does the moon and Venus. So moon here, because this is very sensitive, very soft planets, so every time it just conjunct with any other planet, even though it is in the highest degree, you can see the other planet can influence the moon, can influence the Venus. So here, if you have any other conjunction, any other direction, especially Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Sun, so Rahu, Ketu, and you have this kind of aspect or conjunction, then you can see sometimes it can have that very fluctuation energy. So you have to control that. I wouldn't say control, you have to really balance your energy, because the moment you are not balancing your energy, and even as you step up out of your house to go to the work, to go to meet up your friends, doing anything, literally your work, whoever is besides you, they can really feel your energy, because moon here is sensitive. If it is conjunct with other planet, definitely you can see the chaos happening. So overall, for moon as AtmaKarka, you can see you are the person who's going to give others the nourishment, who are going to be that calm, very emotional as well. Emotional intelligence is very important here for you, for yourself, and also for other people. Because as I said previously, AtmaKarka is not only yourself. AtmaKarka is what you give to others and how the world is going to perceive you as well by what you are giving. So moon here can makes the person, whoever in front of you, whoever that is coming in front of you, they will perceive you as someone who's emotional, and they can also perceive you as someone who's caring, someone who's a very soft guidance. Sometimes not everyone want to have that type of authority. They just want someone who listens to their issues and just be a good listener. So you have that, and if moon is not in a malefic position or not in a bad position or any kind of bad aspects, then definitely this is very good moon. And having as AtmaKarka, you are someone who can nourish others, who can be motivating others emotionally to help others, especially for people who have traumas, who have faced traumas, who have issues, and certain things, certain situations they have faced, and they just become very down. They just lost that spark to live the life. You will be the person who give that sense of purpose by your speech, by the way you talk, by the way you give motivation to them. That's going to be very helpful for them. As well, how the world is going to perceive you as Moon AtmaKarka generally, without any aspect or conjunction, then definitely people will perceive you as someone who is very caring, very emotionally intelligent, and someone who is very in tune with your mind and yourself. So this can represent emotionally and mentally you are aligned, and you can, whenever, even though moon, however, even though in the good position, you can see moodiness can happen. So it's a very usual thing. I'm not sure about others, but this is something that for me is a human nature. Moodiness, sometimes we get irritated for small things, simple things. We are humans, so it is a very usual thing to happen. So whenever you are facing this type of this phase in your life, make sure you take time for yourself rather than facing anyone else, because this can affect the other person as well, and you don't want to do that. So also another thing with emotionals, whenever you are giving support for others, whenever you are trying to help others, have that boundaries, because the moment there is no boundaries, people may cross your boundaries and it will affect you very majorly, be it physically, emotionally, and mentally. So you don't want to lose yourself by giving to others. So this is how Moon AtmaKarka works for you. And most importantly, every night before you sleep, make sure you are praying to the moon, and always say those words that whatever energy that is draining me, I just give it away, and my energy is coming back to me. Before you sleep, you can chant this as mantras and as a meditation, and then you sleep. So it will help you to regulate your emotions, your mind, and calmness. So yeah, that's for moon